Hello, today we will making Lego Capitan America. We're using a silicone foam and a box of your favorite cake. Any of your favorite cakes will do. Just to take care, once you fill up, don't overload silicone shape, otherwise it's really hard to transfer to oven. So just fill up to level sort of. And see, that's how it's come out. We trim it actually sides of it with a sharp knife, and we cut it between our little legs sort of. So I've done it something with the basically all around here we cut it as well. So place it here. It's all nice and straight and flat. And what we do is we will start icing, and we're using red icing today. Just draw it like that. Just follow basically form. Now, if your icing will not go properly, use hot water. Dip your knife, which is using here, into hot water, and wipe it with your tea towel or paper towel, and spread it. It will stop stick, and spread will be evenly. We finish icing. That's what it look like once you finish icing. So once we're done this, we have to take one box of just normal royal icing sugar from a supermarket and knead a little bit with a little bit of icing sugar, and once it's manageable and ready to roll, take a little bit of icing sugar, put it a little bit on you, and start rolling. Turn it frequently, otherwise your icing sugar will stick. So if you turn it quite frequently, apply a little bit more icing sugar. Start working. Once we're done that, we apply on top of our Captain America. We roll our icing sugar, put it, place it on top of this cake. I usually put that way instead of a long way, because short way it's easier to work with icing sugar. Take a little bit of your icing sugar on the hand and start working from top anywhere where it have to go. Be careful with your nails, because sometimes nails so strong they can actually pierce the icing sugar. So working that way. Here we are. Now going to hide. Once you finish top, start carefully do on the bottom. Once it's done and you're happy with your shape, start trimming. Start trimming from further. Make sure you're able to see what you're actually doing. And trimming right around it. Once you finish trimming all sides. That's what basically it will look like. So after this, we take matchstick and do all our patterns carefully with the matchstick. It will be star. That's very, so we will leave it once we paint it. Make sure we know that's star. Now I think it's a belt somewhere here, some sort of like that and like that. Just the markings for yourself. Make sure. Now going for head. Here we are. Once you've done all that, use a liquid blue paint and basically start paint everywhere where is blue and leave all other parts unpainted, paint it, because we will do them a little bit differently. That's what it looks like once you finish applying blue paint. So what we do now is take as it's a gel paint from brand Wilton. So what we do is using matchstick and try outline our belt and our stars. Everything what needs to be outlined. We're using this matchstick. Here we are. Don't take it too much, otherwise it will be a big mess. Here we are. Going for face after. I almost outline all our black lines, but so what I do now is actually I just simply patch up. See them little gaps left over around eyes and just everywhere where is we needed to add the color. Just carefully add it. Here we are. Now what we have here is seems it's in order, and what I do is just over here, okay, for even that's gonna here we are. It's nice. I'm still thinking that this is why a little bit need it adjust it. use gel paint for ice because smudge not as liquid, otherwise it's be everywhere. Gel paint for ice and the small bits and the lines and everything else, it's a liquid paint. So what we do now is we using red paint to put our middle part, which is beard. Start always from middle and go out, just like that. Just fill up these little gaps. Do not hurry with this process. Make sure you're not going on the other side. So grab it a little bit like one. So what we do, we a little bit blend in. Here we are. This looks good now. Now let's wipe it on our brush. And we have on the sides as well. Have a look also anywhere else you're not happy and just adjust it with your try gel paint to adjust it, and with your matchstick anywhere look uneven or something like that. Now let's have a look. Well, it looks good to me. So, because anything else we need to edit is more. And what we have to do is have a little bit, tiny bit of white paint, which is I want to have a little tiny dot here. That's right. And around here, just the 2 dots. You know, I think this one actually has to be here. Yep. Just move it that way. Just a tiny bit. Now let's have a look. Well, we finished now. This is our beautiful Captain of America. Just one thing we needed is our beautiful shoulder. The way we done it is I made it sugar cookies, and I cut it with the biggest shape what I found it, which was this one, and then I applied just rolled icing sugar on top and put it glue in with sugar syrup, and that once it's done we take little form of a star, place it on the middle, as you can see here. We shape it this. Now next one is started doing rounds with all your shapes, whatever you find it, as you can see. Then I just simply paint it. So what we do now is we you can use anything for it. I just use my red icing simply here, right here. What we do, we're using this as our glue. So we apply a nice amount of it to make sure it stays. Once it's done, we let it set. So what we do now is we find the best way, and we place our shield that way, and here we are, our Captain of America. Beautiful, isn't it? Thank you very much to be with me. Until next time, goodbye.